Welcome to this video guide to the key features of SPARKvue software used to collect data from PASCO wireless sensors across the PASCO version of OpenSciEd middle school curriculum. More than 25 lessons use SPARKvue software in student investigations and teacher demonstrations. See the procedures provided in these lessons for instructions specific to that lesson's SPARKvue-based activities. This video provides a general orientation to SPARKvue features used across multiple of those activities. Most SPARKvue-based activities specify a SPARKvue experiment file to be used for data collection. Each SPARKvue experiment file has been configured for the specific activity, so all you need to do is connect a sensor and you're ready to begin collecting data. Starting with the appropriate SPARKvue experiment file downloaded to your computer, launch SPARKvue, and from this welcome screen, choose OpenSaved Experiment. Select your downloaded experiment file to open it in SPARKvue. Next, connect your sensor. Power it on, and notice that its Bluetooth light blinks red, indicating that it's available to connect. In SPARKvue, select the Bluetooth button to open the Wireless Devices screen. If you're using the traditional installed SPARKvue application, you should see your sensor appear here automatically with its 6-digit ID shown in SPARKvue matching the 6-digit ID printed on the sensor itself. If instead you're using the browser-based SPARKvue PWA, select this Bluetooth button to open the browser's Bluetooth dialog. Select and connect your sensor to have it appear in SPARKvue's Wireless Devices screen. In either version of SPARKvue, press Done to return to the experiment file now connected to your sensor, as indicated by its Bluetooth light now blinking green. This particular experiment file is configured to show the white measurement from the wireless light and color sensor in a full-size digits display. The current reading from the sensor is shown here in the live data bar, helpful for checking the measurement during setup before you begin data collection. Press the green Start button to begin recording measurements into the experiment file and displaying them in data displays. Some experiment files are set up to stop data collection automatically after a time. However, in most, once you have the measurements you need, press the red Stop button to end data collection. Other SPARKvue experiment files include data displays that help you visualize measurements over time, often with a graph display. This one is configured to show carbon dioxide gas concentration, oxygen gas concentration, and humidity measurements over time from these two connected sensors. Pressing Start begins data collection for all measurements, with each dot in the graph representing a reading, recorded at the rate specified here, in this case 1 Hz, or 1 measurement every second. All of the data recorded between pressing Start and Stop comprise a run, identified here in the graph legend as Run 1. You may have noticed that the graph scaled automatically to keep all data points in view. You can move the graph yourself by clicking and dragging in the middle of any plot area. Scale the graph axes manually by clicking and dragging on an axis to stretch or compress it. Open the Graph toolbar to reveal a set of tools for viewing and analyzing your data. Use the Scale to Fit button to automatically rescale the graph to show all your data. Most SPARKvue graphs are configured to show only one run at a time, so when you press Start to record an additional run of data, prior runs are hidden. However, you can make any run visible by selecting its checkbox in the graph legend. Other SPARKvue experiment files use a technique called manual sampling that puts you in control of when sensor measurements are recorded. This investigation explores the deformation of an object as step-by-step increasing forces are applied to it with this smart cart. Before starting data collection, press this Zero Sensors button to set the smart cart's current force and position values to 0. Experiment files that use the manual sampling technique are indicated by the word manual here. As usual, click Start to begin data collection, but with manual sampling, you'll press the Keep or Check button to record a single sensor data point at a time. Only after all the desired data points are recorded, press the Stop button to end the run of data collection. No matter how you record data in a SPARKvue file, you can quickly find the X and Y values of data points in the graph using a tool from the Graph toolbar. Turn on the Coordinates tool to place it on a data point somewhere in the middle of your graph. The Coordinates tool label shows the X and Y coordinates of the data point under this gray box. Drag the gray box to another data point, or use these arrows to nudge the tool from point to point. Turn on the Delta tool, Delta for change, available from the label of the Coordinates tool, to create a second gray box that you can drag to a different data point. The Delta tool reports the difference in X and Y values between the two data points. Saving a SPARKvue file preserves everything about it, including recorded data and any analyses, allowing you to reopen it in the future to record more data or perform further analyses. To save a SPARKvue file, go to the main menu and choose Save. A few sensor-based demonstration activities don't include a SPARKvue experiment file. In the instructions for these, you'll be directed to instead select the sensor data path from SPARKvue's welcome screen. Next, turn on and connect your sensor. If you're using the installed SPARKvue application, your sensor will appear automatically here along the left. Select it to connect. If you're using the browser-based SPARKvue PWA, select this Bluetooth button and connect the sensor via the browser. In some activities, you'll be directed to select a measurement of interest here in the center column, and then to choose a Displays template to view that measurement. In others, you'll be directed to instead choose a Quick Start experiment to view measurements. We hope this overview has provided a helpful orientation to the SPARKvue features used across multiple middle school activities. Don't forget to look to the written or video procedures for a specific activity for detailed instructions, including on using any specialty SPARKvue features beyond those covered in this video. Also, for additional assistance, check out the professional learning and support sections of PASCO portal. Thanks for watching.